All right, so I wanted to show you the Nearpod and what it looks like when a student would experience it. Um, so basically, uh, I'm just trying again, that just to reiterate, I'm chunking, I'm keeping it simple, I'm breaking the pieces down in these smaller bits. Um, as I move through, if there's something I want them to do, I create a slide with instructions. I don't just abruptly throw in something I want them to do to keep it fluid. Then notice too, I have another analyze this. I'm trying to keep this content better. If I were to go, well, not, I want to try and make it not seem like an overwhelming slide. I think from a student perspective, maybe this one looks overwhelming. I don't know if you read it, it's good information. So I might be able to kind of break this apart and then have them look closely at the jot outline. But as is, what I'm doing is I'm putting it together. And then here's a text that I have annotated showing how I mark it. Here's my jot outline, which is something I want them to see. And this is just something that they would be looking at to then sort of consider the question that comes next, which is what do you need to consider when you mark the prompt in the passage? So really, this is an introductory lesson to then move us into starting all the work we do to really, really craft a great rhetorical essay. So now I'm moving into the actual writing part. Throughout, I'm giving tips, of course. Here's my slide telling you that I want you to watch a video about commentary. Here's my slide telling you that you're going to read a prompt and you're going to read an essay. And then I also point out, consider the chronological order of its organization. Here's the released AP prompt. And then here is the essay that I wrote to model for them every aspect, whether it's the thesis paragraph, um, building in evidence and adding commentary, writing it chronologically, and moving towards an end without a formal conclusion, because that's another time saving strategy we do, which is to avoid writing the conclusion. Um, and then here is their final little reflective moment. And this is what I would go through to assess. Have you considered this properly? Are you really moving into depth with this? Or do you need a little more help? And finally, I give them some encouragement. They're done. And so that's that. Now I want to show you, I think all of these are okay. If you were to, that one I don't have any student work on. But if I were to have data, it would be there. So